Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from Network for Teaching Entrepreneurship, Julie Cantor.
Good afternoon. Welcome and thank you so much for being here today. Do we have a packed house or what? Let's give a hand for SCORE. I'm Julie Cantor, Executive Director for Network for Teaching Entrepreneurship, or many of you know us as NIFTY. As a passionate advocate for entrepreneurship education, when Ken Yancey and his team invited me to be your mistress of ceremonies, I was thrilled. I'm so delighted to be part of today, to see all of you here building the whole entrepreneurial pipeline that this country so desperately needs. This is an incredible resource we have today from SCORE and American Express have provided for us all. Now, I asked when I came if I had to behave. I said, do you want me to behave or can I be my crazy self? And they said, Julie, we want you to be Julie. So this morning I was thinking about my days in college in Boston, hanging out at an Irish bar called J.J. Foley's. And this song came on the music, I guess then it was a jukebox, and it was a song, and I was listening to it recently, and I was like, those lyrics remind me of you. Raise your hand if you're an entrepreneur. Wow. Raise your hand if you have created jobs for other people. You are absolutely my heroes. And listen to the lyrics of this song. It reminds me of that spirit, that essence of what it is to be an entrepreneur. I spoke about wings, but you just flew. I wondered, I guessed that, I tried, but you just knew. I sang, but you swooned. I saw the crescent, but you saw the whole of the moon. It is you, the heroes of our economy, our entrepreneurs that are creating jobs that are driving us out of this recession, because all net new jobs have come because of small businesses. And it's a proud moment to have so many of you entrepreneurs, SCORE mentors together. How'd you enjoy your morning? Well, we're not done. The excitement continues as we unveil SCORE's new brand. Revealing SCORE's enhanced website. Ken and I had lunch a couple weeks ago, and he told me about this site, and there were like 40 people I wanted to tell to go online immediately, so I'm so excited to be here. And Julie Fagenbaum of American Express is here, and she's going to show us the benefits of your company's brand. You will hear from a SCORE client this lunch, Charles Roach, sharing his experience and successes with SCORE's help in the healthcare industry. Dick Leslie came from California. We'll tell you about his involvement in the website process as a volunteer and how this new system helps 13,000 SCORE volunteers better serve and touch and reach small business owners. Also, my dear friend Ken Yancey will share the overall development process with you before unveiling the latest tool SCORE has to offer to help you and your small business succeed. SCORE, as many of you know, is a resource partner with the U.S. Small Business Administration, and we are so thrilled to have SBA Chief of Staff and my friend Anna Ma has been a great, great supporter of SCORE. It's my pleasure to introduce Anna to this group. Anna plays a critical role in helping entrepreneurs and small businesses secure financing, get training and assistance, and gain access to federal contracts. Anna oversees the day-to-day operations, personnel, and decision-making process of the Small Business Administration, which has more than 2,000 employees in 50 states. She is a passionate advocate for small business innovation, economic development, and job creation. Anna, we all applaud you and thank you for your support of SCORE and the crucial role you play in America in helping small businesses be even that much more successful in today's economy. Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome for Anna Ma.
Thank you, Julie. I appreciate it. What a great introduction, actually. I should just, can I trademark that, please? Again, it's so great to see you. I just walked in, to tell you the truth, and it's just seeing a great crowd of terrific people, terrific entrepreneurs who are eager to get more information and education and hopefully exchanges of ideas. This is what SCORE is all about, and you know, I thank them for that. And again, they have been incredible partners with the SBA, and we hope to continue on this relationship, which we have done since 47 years. So it's a long time. So needless to say, thank you, Julie, again, for that great introduction. And I want to acknowledge, again, my good friend Ken Yancey and the great folks at SCORE who do a terrific job. I was actually, last month, I was out in Anaheim. Was it last month or this month? I keep forgetting. It's like every month we have an event, just like yours, across the country. And again, it proves the fact that we are trying to reach out to small businesses and to get them the tools that they need. And so I'm extremely proud of trapezing the country, actually, with you. We also wanted to thank, actually, the folks at the SBA, my hood, I guess you would say, our folks in the district office who are here, and also some of our folks in our headquarters. They have been here to be able to, again, be a resource and to hear from you and to take your ideas back and see how we can help you. So we totally appreciate that. Can I get the SBA folks to stand? I know one person is here. Jane, there you go. So since 1964, SCORE has helped more than 9.5 million small business owners and entrepreneurs. That economic impact of their work has been incredible. Seeing a SCORE counselor is the first step for many entrepreneurs. If someone has a good idea that wants to strike out on their own, SCORE counselors are there to help write a business plan. If a small business owner is ready to expand their business, a SCORE counselor is there to help decide what the next steps are. And if a young person wants to start a career in entrepreneurship, we know that a SCORE counselor will help him or her decide what kind of business to start. So no matter what, SCORE counselors are there for small business owners and entrepreneurs. And that's good news, because our research shows that small business owners who have had 3 or more hours of counseling have higher sales, greater longevity, and more employees. So I am particularly pleased to be here to help kick off and launch SCORE's new website and brand. And in addition to that, I'd like to add that my boss, Administrator Karen Mills, and Deputy Administrator Marie Johns are extremely proud to have asked for help from Congress to be able to help you launch the site. So again, it's one of those things where we truly are good partners. And so we know that, you know, it's growing pains to grow your website. We realize that. We recently at the SBA had our own relaunch of that website, and it was 18 months in the making. It was a lot of toil, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. But at the same time, we're extremely proud of making it a 21st century website that would help entrepreneurs and small business owners and counselors, again, be able to communicate and facilitate that communication across the country. And so we're pretty proud of that. So we know that SCORE has had a successful online presence since 1997. I think I first got my email in 1997. I don't recall, but. And so we know that it's known for it's renowned for its online counseling services. And in fact, SCORE had one of the first business advice sites, and maybe the first website to give one-on-one advice online. So with this new website, SCORE is leading the way in the area of online mentoring, training, and education for small business owners and entrepreneurs. And just wait until you see the new rebranding. The new logo represents the willingness of SCORE volunteers to help their communities and our nation's economy with a desire to have a long-term relationships with their clients. Being there as a mentor, supporter of a sounding board throughout the highs and lows of what is a small business ownership is imperative to SCORE. So we know that this is a great day in the history of SCORE, and the SBA is proud to be their partner. So congratulations to everyone involved in the development and launch of this wonderful new tool for small business owners, and best wishes for future success. And again, I wouldn't be remiss to thank also American Express for the great partnership with SCORE and for sponsoring this great event today. So thank you so much.
I'm going to date myself here. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, SBA, for spending time with us here. I'm going to date myself a little bit, but do you remember when you used to go to the bowling alleys and you had those balloons, you blew them up and you tied them and they had little feet and you put them on? Do you know what I'm talking about? Weeble wobbles? And that's how someone described an entrepreneur to me once. What happens? You knock them down, what happens? Knock them down again? They pop back up. I was talking to my friend Mark DeBose, and I was thinking about, he was telling me all the things that SCORE has coming up over the next 3 months. And it reminds me of this great quote by Mario Andretti. If I seem like I'm in control, I'm probably going too slow. American Express is a tremendous corporate partner with SCORE. And the collaboration and support from such a wonderful organization has made this event possible. And so we're so thrilled to now introduce you to Julie Feigenbaum, Vice President of Brand Marketing and Social Media for American Express. Let's give her a big, warm welcome. I think we're here today. Julie represents a powerful organization that truly understands and appreciates the immense value small business owners are providing for our nation. American Express has one of the most powerful brands in the world. So you've got the most powerful brands in the world, and here we have the head of brand marketing and social media. I'm just so excited to hear from Julie. It's a privilege to have her share a few of her insights with us all here today. Ladies and gentlemen, Julie Feigenbaum.
Thank you, Julie. I love your name. Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. It was great to be here this morning and see all of the exciting networking that was going on and mentoring that was going on and connections that were being made. It looks like a very passionate and interested group. I know that you've probably already gotten to see your business from a new perspective just from all you've done this morning, but I'm hoping to help you do that a little more over this working lunch as well. At Open, our mission is to help businesses do more business. And we've been working with SCORE and Ken and team since 2007, and we've seen firsthand how valuable these one-on-one speed coaching sessions have been for business owners. And I know we've reformatted today into groups, so you'll have to all give us feedback on how that's working for you. We're pleased to be partnering with them again and to be able to bring you a lot of the new problem-solving workshops that are happening here today. We're also, of course, honored to have the SBA with us here with Chief of Staff Anna Ma. And I'd love to thank you and Administrator Karen Mills for the leadership that the SBA has been providing. In our effort to help businesses grow more business, we've been sponsoring some of the SBA's roundtables on how to remove obstacles. So today we're talking about growth, but something the administration's doing is removing obstacles or barriers to growth, and that's one of the things that we're really interested in hearing the report back from. Over lunch, we're going to tackle a critical step in doing more business, and that's creating and managing your brand. So I went to college in Philadelphia, and this is pre-internet days, so cast your memory back. And there was a great radio spot that was on all the time for a jewelry store called Robin's 8th and Walnut. And I thought this was genius. Their jingle, I'm not going to do the jingle because I can't sing, was Robin's 8th and Walnut, our name is our address. And I thought that that was brilliant. I was new to Philadelphia, and I never heard of Robin's, but instead of just advertising Robin's, they were telling me where they were located. And I knew if I need to buy jewelry, corner of 8th Street and Walnut Street, that's where I can go. It's not dissimilar to if you're familiar with the New York drugstore retail chain called Duane Reade. The very first Duane Reade was on the corner of Duane Street and Reade Street in downtown Manhattan, actually very near the Amex office. So another example of our name is their address. Today, though, everyone's name is their address because of the websites. So my job at Amex, one of my jobs is to manage the Open brand, and of course our name is our address at open.com. And the web and social media and social marketing are just a larger and larger piece of branding and what we do every day. So every day, my team and the team that manages the brand at Open has to think about what we're putting forth, whether it's on open.com, it's on our Facebook page, it's through our Twitter handle, it's on our content and community site, Open Forum. And we have to understand, is this content fresh, new, compelling, but also consistent with our brand, consistent with our principles, consistent with what we're trying to achieve? What we do is we use as a litmus test this phrase, helping businesses do more business, which is our mission. And everything we do, whether it's put on an event like this or put out a new piece of content on the website, we try to say to ourselves, does this help businesses do more business? And this is something that guides us and creates a brand consistency that we're always trying to achieve. Now, of course, every business owner needs to be on the web and needs to be using all of these different tools to market their brand. So can I have a show of hands? We'll do a little test here. Can I have a show of hands of the number of people who own a business today in the room? Show of hands. Excellent. And how about raise your hand if you have a website for that business? All right, almost everybody. How about do you have a Facebook page for your business? Very high. I'd say we're at 3/4. And Twitter handle for your business? And about half. Excellent. So you guys are matching the stats that we're seeing out there. About 50% of small businesses are now using social media to reach customers. As part of Open's initiative to help businesses do more business, we've launched 2 different programs that I want to tell you about today. So one of the programs is called Facebook Big Break for Small Business. And we launched this because we saw the study that said 50% of business owners are using social media to help businesses grow, and that number is skyrocketing, so climbing very, very quickly each year. And we wanted to do a couple things with this program. One is give 5 business owners a big break. So we're sending 5 business owners to Facebook to do a whole social media makeover and understand how to use the tools to attract new customers as well as get more business from current customers. And as well, we'll turn these into case studies so business owners who don't win and business owners who are out there just in the larger community can learn from this trip and understand how they too can help their businesses grow through social media. I encourage you very much to apply. The entry is very easy to fill out, and not only do you have a chance to win the social media makeover at Facebook, you can also win $20,000 marketing budget to get yourself started. To choose the 10 finalists, we actually have a panel of expert judges, and then we'll have the whole Facebook community judge from the 5 finalists who the winners are. But one of the judges is Guy Kawasaki, and I think you all got his book at registration, and I encourage you to check that out too. It has a lot of interesting ideas in it. So that's one of the 2 projects I wanted to tell you about, and there's no denying that social media is certainly a great way to build your brand. But having a Facebook presence alone isn't everything. It's just one of many tools out there. And what I find when I talk to business owners is that branding often doesn't receive the attention it deserves. So in the sort of the ongoing battle between what is urgent and what is important, branding is often just deemed important instead of urgent. So I'm looking to try to bring some urgency to the topic here today. So I'd like you to think back to all the people you've met so far today. You've had a lot of chances to network and introduce yourself to different people this morning. I'm sure you've explained several times what your business does, who your customers are, what you offer your customers, what makes you unique. I know Charlie explained that to us today at lunch. And that's sort of your elevator pitch, which I'm sure you all have down pat and is very concise and tight. In one short message, you tell a lot of different information you convey about yourself and about your company. And that's the way I think of a brand. So I think of a brand as the elevator pitch for your company. You have to be able to convey it consistently and efficiently. But you have to think to yourself, what happens if you're not there? So I'm sure you're great at your elevator pitch, but is every employee in your company great at your elevator pitch? And does your logo and your website and your storefront embody this? And is this elevator pitch and this kind of synopsis of your business ingrained in the fabric of everything you do in your business, every piece of collateral, every customer interaction, every investor call? Your brand is really your customer's mission. Your company's mission, its personality, its vision, its values. It's all rolled into this one thing. And it's a very powerful message, and it needs to be honed. And if you hone it, then it helps you maintain your focus and deliver this consistency, which is what we try to do with Open and what you guys, of course, try to do every day with your business. So if you're like a lot of small business owners I talk to, some of you are very much on top of this, think it's your most important thing every day, and some of you have let it take a backseat to other more urgent things like finding the next customer or finding the next investor. And if that's the case, it's a good time now to just think about how can you focus more on your brand and how can you set aside time to do so. So the second initiative that I'll share with you under this umbrella of helping businesses do more business is called Project Rebrand. So with that, we wanted to demystify branding, and we wanted to get business owners sort of on the track to think about branding. So through Project Rebrand, we paired up 10 of our customers, so 5 businesses, and 5 other businesses in the second group were actually branding agencies. So we partnered them together one-on-one to tackle different branding issues that small business owners face. We created a video series to take you through the whole process, and as well to create case studies so different business owners could learn from it. And through the story of each company, we look at how branding affects a specific area of business, either it's packaging or it's advertising, from websites, marketing, a luxury brand, a business-to-business brand. We really tried to cover the spectrum so that many people could benefit from the case studies. So let's take a look at how the branding process started out for one of these businesses.
American Express Open is empowering business owners. Follow our new mini-series as we pair different small businesses, each with their own experienced branding agency who is also a small business. Finish Line Physical Therapy was founded by Michael Conlon in 2006. As an accomplished athlete, marathon coach, and physical therapist, Michael's mission has been to create an environment where athletes can receive the best care and physical therapy in New York City.
I'm Michael Conlon. I am the owner of Finish Line Physical Therapy. Finish Line is a private practice. We provide physical therapy services for athletes, injured individuals through exercise, treatment as far as manual therapy, massage, active release. My most favorite about what we've established here is the customer service. From the minute that people call up to the minute they come in, really make life really easy for them. Really listen to our clients and, listen to what their needs are and tailor their treatments as well as their, program towards what their goals are.
Michael is being paired with Brett and Elizabeth from Think So, an accomplished design and marketing agency based in Manhattan. Think So's challenge will be to help rebrand Finish Line Physical Therapy as a leading sports medicine clinic for athletes in the New York City area.
The Finish Line brand is more about the logo. The name, it just kind of popped in when the first person comes across the finish line, and that is where we're at now. The website we've created here, I wanted it to be an interactive site, but I kind of wanted to build on that.
I'm Elizabeth Amorose. I'm a partner here at ThinkSo.
I'm Brett Traylor, partner here at ThinkSo as well.
ThinkSo is a little bit different from other small design firms because we don't specialize in any one industry. We do this because we feel like it keeps our work fresh, and what we learn from a law firm website, then we might translate that into
wayfinding in an airport or signage for a client. It sort of all crosses over and informs one project to the next. Brett Traylor.
We're going to start with asking you questions about your business goals, because this really isn't about creating a cool logo for you. It's really about creating a set of tools that will help you sell your business.
This is all new to me. It's a new realm, something that I've overlooked, so I'm excited about it.
What are some of the things you want to achieve with your business?
Right now, it's about getting each PT up to kind of what's standard in the industry.
So any other business goals?
You know, we have this little niche of runners and triathletes.
So a cross between the medical and the gym.
Yes. They definitely got a good understanding of my company, how it operates. I don't think I've mentioned my dog at all yet, but he's...
Your dog?
He appears on a lot of our logos or our brochures.
So he's sort of your mascot?
Yes.
I think you guys have done a good job kind of homegrown brand identity, doing
some
your
water
own.
bottles and stuff like that.
Brett said it best when he said it was sort of homegrown, homemade, but it also has some distinctive elements, like it's not, you know, it doesn't sound like a pharmaceutical company. He's got the dog in the mix.
Well, we'll see about the dog.
The dog's great.
I think that his brand really is that experience and how those people feel about him.
Priority-wise, the look and feel, I think, is the main issue. It really is mostly a design issue. We can add some real polish to his brand.
I just think that the consistency's a little off.
Our next step in this initial phase will be to visit your place, and then we would like to talk to a couple clients. We can ask some questions, as well as maybe some staff members, a referring doctor, so we can really understand how they perceive your brand.
I think they'll understand more once they see the facility. It's nice, open, airy space with the privacy as well as the gym-like atmosphere.
Our hope is that he will trust us and that this person will come along for the ride. Sometimes though in these kind of relationships, the client falls back to what's comfortable.
Curious to see if Michael's going to be brave enough to really go out there with what we give him.
Join us next time when Brett and Elizabeth present a range of concepts and identities to Michael. Will ThinkSo be able to create branding that reflects Finish Line's unique service offering? And will Miles, Michael's dog, feature in the new concepts?
So that just provides a taste of the series Project Rebrand. You can tell we have some frustrated Bravo executives and reality TV wannabes on staff at Amex. But the series is really very informative. It takes you through kind of step by step for different types of companies, how to rebrand your business and what to think about. So I encourage you to check it out at openforum.com/rebrand, Project Rebrand, excuse me. A lot of the companies on it have already seen some tremendous results, growth in sales, and actually cost efficiencies by consolidating and making things more consistent, which was great to see also. While there's a lot to learn from Project Rebrand online, you can also turn to the branding issue of the open book that we provided, so you all have that right on your, right by your lunch. And in it, you'll find a brand assessment guide. So I encourage you to take the brand assessment. It'll kind of give you a starting point and tell you where you need to really focus your energies. This afternoon, we'll also have a special rebranding success story from SCORE, so we're all interested to hearing that in a few minutes. And they'll present to you the evolution of a small business brand so you can see firsthand how it's done. Hopefully by now, I've repeated the phrase, helping businesses do more business often enough to make it synonymous in your mind with the Open brand. And you'll think of open.com not just as our address and our company, but as a place to do more business, a place that helps you do more business. And there we have projects, contests, events, articles, and things like that, all geared in mind to helping businesses do more business, and we'd love you to participate in that and get your feedback on it as well. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy and profit from SCOR's branding success story today and from the rest of your day here with us.
I want to be on reality TV. Is that fun? So I was kind of wondering, though, Julie, whether people should, you know, when we connect after this conference, should we be connecting on Facebook with each other, LinkedIn, or should we be doing the typical snail mail, which is now email?
It's funny how snail mail is now the lowest form. So, of course, we recommend all of those. You know, you can check out Facebook.com/open. There's a big business owner community there.
So we all need to like that, right? Today?
Exactly. I'll just give a plug there.
Yeah. Say that again.
Facebook.com/open.
Facebook.com/open. We all need to go home and we need to like that today. And if you want me, I like all of your businesses. I'm Julie Szilard Cantor on Facebook, Kantor. Just send me to like your business, and I will do that. And I hope that you'll, it's very important. There is a difference between networking and connecting. So I do encourage you to set some goals today about, over the next few days, how you really can connect with the people you met here. Not just network and have, like me, this many cards in your purse, and oh, I've got to go put those into my computer and stuff. But have a reason, maybe take some notes, a reason for connecting. Yeah. Is there a hashtag for today's conference? Is it SCORE-DC? Anyone tweeting about today? Please put out your cell phones and tweet that you're here at SCORE, at the SCORE conference. SCORE-DC, all caps. I saw someone who tweeted this morning. I saw someone tweeted already that they were here. Let's pump up the volume, everyone. Let's tweet that we were here. Also, very important to an entrepreneur. There's huge, huge studies that writing down your goals and keeping them on you and communicating them to other people will quadruple the chances that they will happen. There's a lot of studies on this. Having your goals for the next couple months, sharing those goals with other people, having them on you at all times or in big, they can't be hidden, they've got to be out there. You got to be looking at them. Your subconscious, the goals will be seeping into your subconscious, and you'll be amazed how many more dreams come true, more goals are achieved, but they have to be in writing, in written form. I keep them on my iPhone. So branding, as we learned, is truly a critical success of any business, large or small. It really tells us what your goals are and what you will deliver as a company. SCORE's brand tells us that they deliver free expert small business advice. I actually, where's my great, Bill, my counselor today? Can you raise your hand? Yeah, we had a great session, and then afterwards I wanted to pull out my checkbook. Free counseling to anyone who needs it. You were wonderful to talk with. Thank you. Dr. Charles Roach, President and CEO of Health Analytics, is one such client who experienced firsthand SCORE's brand. Dr. Roach attributes his success to the help of his SCORE mentor, Harold Rappaport, and the resources SCORE provided to him. He has over 20 years of experience in managed care and post-market pharmaceuticals outcomes research. Dr. Roach provides visionary leadership and expertise by applying his knowledge of healthcare research and the strategic applications of research findings to address business needs within healthcare. His diverse background enables him to balance innovative sound healthcare science with cutting-edge business, strategize to maximize quality, efficiency, and profitability for grant agencies and healthcare industry companies. We're so thrilled to have him with us today. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Charles Roach.
Good afternoon. My name is Charlie. Whenever anybody says Charles, I always look for my father. I'd like to first thank you very much, SCORE and American Express Open, and Julie for that very well-written bio. And I would also like to send out a warm and grateful thank you to Harold, my mentor. Harold, are you here? Can you raise your hand? There he is right here up in the front. Thank you very much. I'm going to give you a 30-minute talk that was reduced to 5. I'm actually going to try to do it in 3. I'm going to start by telling you a little bit about health analytics. I'm not going to bore you with any healthcare research jargon. I'm going to try to go shy on that. I'm going to spend a little bit of time telling you about how I came across SCORE and what my SCORE mentor did for me and for health analytics. First, I just want to say that health analytics is in an industry called contract research. We are a contract research organization. We started in my basement, myself and a half-time bookkeeper, because I'm not very organized and I needed somebody to find the checkbook. And she is still with me. She's employee number 2. We started in my basement with a contract. We had a contract and an idea. And today I can tell you that we're now generating between $1 and $3 million of revenue a year. We employ 25 people. We've been in a neotech incubator and are now in commercial space. Thank you. What health analytics does, in a nutshell, is we contract with drug and device manufacturers in the healthcare industry. We identify knowledge gaps that surround their products, then identify managed care organizations throughout the country that are experiencing the same knowledge gaps. We bring them together, conduct a single study to fill those knowledge gaps with new and unique information. That information then belongs to the people, to the entities that participated in the study, the drug manufacturer, device manufacturer, and the managed care organization. We then translate that research, which otherwise would lie dormant in a stuffy journal in a university someplace. We translate it into business intelligence, which helps then support critical product and service decisions nationwide. We like to think that we're having an impact on healthcare in the United States, one project at a time. 7 years ago, I was a guy that had a bright idea that some called brilliant, and no idea of how to make it or how to actualize it or how to execute on that idea. I contacted the University of Towson, their business school, who referred me to the Howard County Neotech Incubator in Howard County, Maryland. I contacted the incubator. They immediately put me in touch with Harold Rappaport, a SCORE mentor. What Harold brought to me at that point was the knowledge that I needed to write a business plan, which I had no idea what that was. Through the process of writing a business plan, we discussed many different topics, including what a target market was and what our target market ought to be, the services and deliverables that health analytics would provide. And then we started talking about financials. The big stumbling block in writing my first business plan was developing a financial plan that included projected revenues, projected costs, and we identified gaps or dips in the revenue that we would perhaps need external funding. We developed a sales and marketing plan and a management plan. That first business plan was used as an introduction to the Howard County Neotech Incubator. They smiled upon it and we became a resident. That was the launching pad for health analytics. Our first year, we grossed $65,000 in our first year, starting from my basement in Howard County. Second year was $125,000. Third year was $900,000, then $2.5 million. Like I said, we now employ 25 people. There are 3 businesses. Health Analytics is the parent company. Innovative Data Solutions and Lancer Solutions are subsidiaries. It was through Harold's ongoing consulting with me, his mentorship, that I realized what the discipline that was necessary to start and grow a small business in any field. Mine just happened to be a healthcare technology field. But in any field, I learned the value of relationships, the value of the discipline of developing and then executing against a business plan. By the way, those are two different things. Developing a business plan is one thing. Executing against it is something entirely different. And I urge you all to try to stay as close as you can to your business plan. And the value of ongoing relationships, both in and out of health analytics and in and out of the healthcare arena. My gratitude for SCORE is immeasurable. Without SCORE, I would be a guy standing up here with a bright idea that some called brilliant and no way or no how to execute it. But instead, I stand in front of you employing 25 people in Howard County and the surrounding area, generating $3 million of revenue a year. Thank you very much, SCORE. Thank you very much, American Express Open.
Charlie, thank you for taking time to share your success with us. Your story is really inspirational and a great, great example of what SCORE is all about. Helping you reach your business goals and supporting you on your path to success makes us all in America better. I'm just curious, I got Mother's Day on my mind. I'm curious how many of you are a parent? Raise your hands. And how many of you entrepreneurs, I'm going to talk with you for a second, how many of you have gone out to talk to children about what it is to be an entrepreneur in the last year, gone into a school? I want to issue a Mother's Day challenge to the entrepreneurs that in the next 12 months, each one of you gets into a school and shares your story. Right now in America, 1 out of 3 American kids are dropping out of high school. And studies are showing, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation showed that 81% of kids who dropped out of high school wouldn't have if it was more relevant in real life. Your craft, what you know, that in this economy you don't just have to take a job, you can make a job. What you know is very important to build that next generation of young entrepreneurs. So I issue a challenge to you to talk to your kids about the story and their friends, about what it is to be an entrepreneur. And I encourage you to go into a high school or junior high school classroom. Before those kids make that decision, 1 out of 2 minority kids drop out of high school in America. You can reach them with your stories. Small business has always been the engine of America's economy, and SCORE, Mentors to America's Small Businesses, provides invaluable, hands-on, free, confidential mentoring and business development expertise, listen to this, for more than 9 million clients over 47 years. As you know, SCORE is working towards helping 1 million small businesses succeed by 2017. I am so excited to introduce Ken Yancey, SCORE CEO, to share with you how SCORE is leveraging its success to take the organization to a whole new level and achieve their goal. Ken Yancey has been SCORE's visionary leader for over 17 years. His commitment to small business success is demonstrated in his ability to rally support for SCORE's mission, and he has always been a driving force to bring SCORE to the forefront of small business assistance through technology, a critical component we know now for any small business to succeed. Let's give a great applause, ladies and gentlemen, SCORE CEO Ken Yancey.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Julie. You know, during this morning's sessions, 500 small business owners have been able to experience the value of working with SCORE to pursue their dreams in business. Small businesses are, as Julie said, an essential part of the U.S. economy. Every day, entrepreneurs set the stage for economic growth by employing half of all Americans. 25 with Dr. Charlie there. Congratulations, what a terrific story. 50% of our nation's GNP is derived from small businesses. SCORE provides startup entrepreneurs and small business owners with free and confidential mentoring, training, and resources for success. But we need to do more, and we can. Small business makes America great, and great small businesses make the most of opportunity. We need to expand the opportunities that are available to give you every chance to succeed. Today, we launched SCORE's new client-focused website with its rebranded look and feel to better help serve aspiring entrepreneurs, existing small business owners, no matter where they are across the country. I want to share more about how SCORE reached its decision to take this step, because no matter what business you're in, the right branding and tools to serve your clients are crucial to your success. A brand is a promise formed in the mind of your audience that's the sum total of the impressions about you or your business. As Julie from American Express told us, brand is your company's identity. SCORE already has a strong brand and a strong impact on our economy, but we could do more to share our resources, harness the passion of our 13,000 volunteers, and help literally millions of small business owners to succeed. So, how did we decide to rebrand our organization? It was a rigorous development process, one that was detailed in the story that you saw. We spent a tremendous amount of time. We hired a respected branding firm, which had worked with a number of the world's most famous brands and recognizable companies. Next, we conducted an identity audit to explore who we are, who did we want to be, and how did we want to be portrayed. We did numerous in-depth interviews. We talked to staff, we talked to SBA, to partners, to Congress, and to SCORE leaders. We took the time to understand the competitive landscape, to make sure SCORE was delivering the right type of elements so that we could continue to make a quality brand promise. Most importantly, we ran several focus groups and surveys across the nation that included people like you, our clients, as well as our volunteers. We decided that the SCORE brand needed to establish a strong, recognizable identity that reflects the unique value that SCORE offers small business owners. We wanted to position SCORE for maximum relevance in to the small business owner and support our own strategic goals. So, what is SCORE's brand? Well, SCORE is opportunity in action. SCORE is the proposition that no one has to face the challenges and risk of small business ownership alone. SCORE is a national network of seasoned professionals united by a tradition of service who deliver timely, trusted business advice to anyone who needs it. The next question was, how do we deliver on that brand? As a national network of experienced businessmen and women, we need to enhance opportunities to help our clients create the ability to leverage our entire network, not just what's in your local area, our entire network, to leverage that network, to eliminate redundancy, to enhance creativity, and enable our volunteers to share their ideas and feedback not only with you, but with one another. And what better way to leverage the power of one, but through an enhanced website system? We decided we needed to integrate across all 364 chapters to improve client and volunteer experience through content sharing and access to 13,000 searchable volunteers with an easier-to-navigate system. When you go on the site now, not only will you be able to see what's in your area, you'll be able to choose the exact right volunteer from within the entire 13,000 volunteer pool. Before I unveil the new website and all the great benefits it brings to the small business community, I want to introduce Dick Leslie. Dick is a SCORE mentor from San Diego, California. Dick's career in the information technology industry included responsibilities in customer technical support, direct sales, product marketing, and deployment, and consulting services. He's facilitated and developed strategic planning processes. He's implemented enterprise-wide information technology systems. All you technologists are getting this, right? You notice that I'm just reading it. He's done this not only in the private sector, but also for the U.S. federal government. Dick's also a member of our San Diego chapter, where he's held multiple positions in their executive committee. He's currently leading their information technology efforts, and he's on our Executive Technology Council as a leader on this project. He has spent a tremendous amount of time on this. We appreciate everything he's done. Ladies and gentlemen, Dick Leslie.
Thank you very much. I'd also like to thank the SBA, who's been a great partner for us in San Diego. The district office there, headed by Ruben Garcia, is wonderful to SCORE. We appreciate it very much. This is also the 4th American Express event I've been to. The first one as a speaker, but I've been a mentor, and hats off to you. You just do a fantastic job. The logistics, the facilities, everything is just wonderful. So I'm really pleased to be here. Ken mentioned I joined SCORE about 11 years ago, and I was invited by a friend, and one of the reasons I joined was that I wanted to stay active. I didn't want to just sort of fade away. And it's been one of the best decisions I've made in my life, because I've been able to work with people who are starting businesses, people who already have their businesses. And about 2 years after I joined SCORE, I was asked to participate in the development of the first web-based enterprise-wide system for SCORE. It was called Webit. Great system, still running as of about 2 weeks ago, but it was, in fact, volunteer-facing. All this branding and so forth, it was all mostly internally focused. All of the client services that we offered were chapter by chapter, 300 plus. So we were basically islands or silos. 2 years ago, SCORE started the effort, very, very rigorous effort, to try and do a requirements definition process, soliciting information from all the stakeholders, clients, volunteers, SBA, partners, and so forth. That effort took I think it must have been at least a year to come up with specifications, make vendor selections, and the vendor selections, in my opinion, were really first class. There's a local company called Forum One that has developed the websites. Salesforce.com, which I'm sure is no stranger to anybody here, is a cloud-based client relationship management system. Constant Contact, I'm sure all of you know them from the point of view of email marketing, but they also have a wonderful event management system. So that's used for our workshop system. So this team of vendors was brought together. And then about a year ago, not quite a year ago, I was asked if I could volunteer to help in one of 3 volunteer teams to help roll this out. And it's an impressive statement for Ken and the people on his team to say that they involved 500 volunteers in this rollout effort. There's a group of people who are working with testing, a group of people working with training, because you can imagine with 13,000 volunteers, there's an awful lot of training involved, and then there's a group of about 100 in providing user support for people who have questions and difficulties. So this was rolled out about 10 days ago. It's a major enhancement for clients, and that's really the major reason this was done, is that it gives clients, as Ken mentioned earlier, access to all the mentors, but it also gives clients access to the best information we have, workshop-based, document-based, and it can be searched by topic, by industry, and by demographics. So the objective here is to have a repository that is enterprise-wide, that is searchable by a client, by a volunteer, anywhere in the country. And for me as a volunteer, the biggest benefit of this system is going to be to reduce administration, more time to focus with the client. In my case, I happen to like eyeball to eyeball. Somebody was talking about dating themselves. I won't go into what would date me, but I'm a technologist. I mean, I can't get it out of my wife knows that, she could tell you. But I'm still an eyeball to eyeball person. So when I mentor somebody, I like the contact. I can do the email, I can do all the other sort of stuff, but there's certain things that you just need that personal connection. So I'm delighted to be a part of SCORE. I'm delighted you invited me here. I think this system is an outstanding solution. It is a major, this is an enormous step forward for the organization. Hats off to Ken for the leadership shown in this, because we've gone from 365 individual systems that may serve the local market well, but now we've got one system that can serve the local market well as go out to all of the clients. And the main reason we do this, the main reason there's 13,000 volunteers is we want to talk to clients. So it was great to hear Charlie talk about his experience, and I hope that's replicated throughout the country thousands, tens of thousands of times. So at this stage, I think I turn the podium back to Ken to talk more about the specifics of this individual system. So thank you for having me here.
Thanks, Dick. It's because of you and our vast network of volunteers that SCORE is able to succeed in helping small businesses. The time that you donate is invaluable. And folks, for those of you that see the light blue shirts with the logo on it, those volunteers and the balance around the country are putting about 1.3 million hours of service into their community. So it is nothing short of a huge, huge effort. So one more thing before we unveil the site. Just one more. Just one, I promise, just one more. I want to take a little bit of time and show you a video. It's a collage based on 3 public service announcements that are being finalized, and we're going to begin launching in communities across the country in the next few weeks. We wanted to share them with you to give you an idea of how our brand is going to appear, how our messaging is going to appear, and how we're going to drive traffic to this new website and all of our 350 chapters across the country. We're very proud of this. It tells the story of how SCORE helps all small businesses through the life of their business. And it also talks about some recruiting opportunities. For those of you that are interested in joining SCORE, we would love to have you as a volunteer. Let's take a moment and look at the video.
I believe in an idea.
I believe in community.
I believe in entrepreneurship.
Small businesses, I believe,
help weave people and communities together.
I believe in the American dream.
What's even better than dreams is making a dream come true.
SCORE is a nonprofit organization where we provide free business consulting services to people who want to start a business or already in business.
I believe one person can make a difference.
I am that person.
I am that person.
I am a SCORE mentor.
I am a SCORE volunteer.
What do you believe in?
Do you have a gift to share?
Small business owners need you.
To show them, to give them ideas, to encourage them.
I do what I do because watching other people succeed gives me great joy.
Our client success is our success.
It's like watching your children or grandchildren succeed.
Share your success.
Volunteer your expertise. You've got it. Share it.
Volunteer now at SCORE.org.
I wanted to start a business that I was passionate about, something I absolutely enjoyed and believed in. I was doing the corporate grind, and I kind of wanted to do something a little more green. My name's Steve Allen. I run RadCab in Tulsa, Oklahoma. We do pedicabs and mobile outdoor advertising. I love being social, talking to people.
A lot of confusing stuff when you start a business. When I go in and talk to my SCORE mentor, he really helps me sort it all out, and we just get organized. And when I go home, I feel confident about what's going on. It really feels amazing to create jobs here in my city.
It's incredibly awesome. I love to show it off.
If you get a solid foundation for your business laid, everything else falls in place. SCORE has absolutely been the most invaluable resource that I've had from day one.
For free.
I could not imagine doing anything else.
I used to dread getting up and going to work.
I was done with the corporate grind.
I was tired of being a starving artist.
And I started looking around for a business that I believed in, and I kind of wanted to do something a little more green.
For my kids. My art is my passion.
My SCORE mentor helped me take the first step.
My environment changed.
He helped me create a business plan and helped me implement it.
How to expand
my business.
If you get a solid foundation laid, everything else falls in place.
Their talent helps me be successful at mine.
My SCORE mentor has been tremendously helpful in the marketing of my business.
Every person I've encountered with SCORE is so incredibly passionate about what they do.
SCORE helped me to make the unimaginable possible, all for free.
For free.
I could not have done it alone.
I'm here because of SCORE.
I'm here because of SCORE.
I'm here because of SCORE.
Coming soon to a TV station near you. We can only hope. Did you like it? Really? Not bad, huh? We're very excited about this, and you know it's too good a resource to stay hidden, and I think that this is going to give us an opportunity to make people aware of what we do, how we do it, and how they can take advantage of that resource. So, now, as we were talking before, to deliver SCORE's unique services, we have developed and launched a completely new website system designed to connect all entrepreneurs and small businesses with our network of volunteers across the nation in an instant. To have the expert tools and resources available at their fingertips to take part in workshops tailored to meet their needs, all for free. The purpose is to spread the word about SCORE so that no one wanting to start or grow a business has to do that alone. So let's see the new website. There it is. So welcome to the new website. We're excited to offer this new resource to small business owners and those thinking about starting their business. This new website will provide the opportunity to connect our clients with our volunteers' skills and experience, workshops, templates, tools, and best practices across the entire SCORE organization. The ability to search a truly national database of experienced volunteers by skill and experience to meet the precise needs of a SCORE client will result in an improved experience for the user, expanded community reach, and even more successful outcomes. SCORE is built on the strength of its volunteers, now integrated into one team and one network to fulfill its mission of growing successful small businesses across America, one business at a time. SCORE's integrated national and chapter websites enable SCORE to serve even more small businesses in even more communities and do it more effectively with better results. The new site has a number of improvements and enhancements that benefit you as an entrepreneur. Our site has geo-IP recognition. You got that? Geo-IP recognition. So that you're immediately connected with your chapter's volunteers and the events where you're located. Mentoring, workshops and events, templates and tools are all easy to find with one click. All you have to do is start now to log in and access these resources immediately. The first tab on the website, the mentoring page, allows you to search our national database of mentors. You can filter based on your needs. You can search by business skills, industry experience, method of mentoring, such as phone, face-to-face, email, or by location. Click on Ask a Question to connect online or request a local mentor to meet face-to-face. Workshops and events. SCORE hosts workshops and events all over the United States, bringing the knowledge and experience of SCORE and its partners right into your backyard. At these workshops, like this one that you're participating at right here, you get a chance to speak directly with business owners and experts who have been in your shoes and know just how to help you meet your goals. Check out our workshops and event schedule. You can find an event through your local SCORE chapter that will answer your questions. And SCORE also offers live and on-demand online workshops to help you develop skills that can be immediately applied to your business. Templates and tools. SCORE's templates and tools make starting and maintaining a small business even easier for America's entrepreneurs. Our templates will help you develop a business plan, organize your finances, manage your cash flow, grow your business, and more. Whether you have questions about starting a business, franchising, tax planning, or anything else about your venture, SCORE templates and tools will help you no matter what development stage or industry your business is in. These are searchable by various business topics, types, industry, and demographics. And finally, your login. This is your SCORE account page. You can view your pending and past mentoring requests, leave feedback, bookmark your favorite workshops, events, templates, and tools. Your account page is also where you'll get alerts from your local chapter, where your mentor can communicate with you, and as you work together on your goals, be in constant and regular contact. So go check out the site this afternoon when you get home. You'll have a few phone calls to return, some emails to check, but your next stop ought to be right here. Register and access these resources instantly to continue with the education that you've started today. The launch of our new website, along with the introduction of our revamped branding, is letting aspiring and current small business owners know that SCORE continues to focus on its mission of providing entrepreneurs with valuable skills and business building tools through our free expert mentoring and resources. SCORE is here to help you for the life of your business. As we continue to provide training, tools, and educational resources to help entrepreneurs make the most of SCORE for their business, I want to personally thank again the SBA and Anna Ma for being with us and for their continued support. 47 years worth, and it continues to be an outstanding partnership. Today, we also extend our thanks to our good friends at American Express Open for their generous donation for these events, and for all of our corporate partners for taking part in our event and taking part in this new website. Julie, thanks so much, our wonderful mistress of ceremonies. We appreciate all that she does. The thing that you do after you visit the SCORE website is to go look at the Nifty site. Folks, there's nothing like working with some of these young people, and I hope that you'll take Julie's challenge of trying to be in a school, be at your place of worship, be at Scouts, be wherever it is, and talk to these kids about entrepreneurship. They'll get hooked on it, and they'll be better for it. Dr. Charlie, thank you very much for a great story. It makes us feel really proud to see successful clients employing so many people and growing. It's wonderful the way that our volunteers have been able to help. Dick and all of our volunteers that have made this event possible, we appreciate what you do. All those 500 that participated in the development of the website, people like Cindy Model, Mike Gerber, Bill Murray, the work that they did and do is the reason that SCORE works. Thank you for all that you do, volunteers, on behalf of SCORE. And most of all, thanks to all of you small business owners that are here. The reason that we're here is because that you're here. We take our support for you very seriously, and we're anxious to work with you throughout the life of your business. I hope you enjoyed the remainder of your afternoon. I hope that you've enjoyed the event today. We're excited about the new site. We're excited about our partners and excited about what we're accomplishing. Don't forget to hang around. After the last session, we've got some great door prizes, and again, as they say, you must be present to win. Thanks again for your time. See you shortly.